Just got back from a little sail and oar adventure in Penobscot 14 St. Jacques. Make a few video notes. This is what the boat will look like instead of one of the glamour shots you see sometimes with everything all pretty and neat and stowed. The oars, when we're coming ashore, we kind of tuck the handle down under the mast thwart and just feather them out aft so they don't snag on anything. Going the wrong way, and we'll let loose the line on the centerboard cleat, let it float up as we come in, and then back on the rudder we rigged it with an uphaul and a downhaul. So here's the uphaul. We pop it loose, rudder comes down, then we want it further down, we can pull this line and it'll take it further down, and then cleat it off as we want. And we come back in, we pull on this uphaul, raise the tiller a little bit, and it catches in that cam cleat. It's the skipper's tiller design with the sunfish tiller straps. It works great. Just laminated up some cypress and Yukumi plywood. What else is going on back here? We've got the little bridle for the main sheet, and it's just tied beneath, so when we're taking the boat apart, we want to put the cover on, we just pop that out, and bridle stays in the bottom of the boat. Y'all may have seen it before, but storage under the seats, so these side seats pop out as well. Got our combination paddle and boat hook called a Padauk. We'll push off and get a few quick strokes of the paddle with the Padauk up front. Skipper's got her nice vintage, about a 50-year-old paddle back here in the back, and gets us clear of the dock or groins or whatever else. We found these little risers make great little storage compartments. We thought about putting a little floor in, but we found out we like having our feet down there, and that just frees up a lot of space for things to ride around in. Like, you know, staging. Set your water bottle there, makes a good little shelf, or coffee cup. Only spilled it a few times. So this is, like I'll say, this is actually operations mode. As opposed to picture in a magazine mode. 14 has two different rowing stations. The middle one, you just got one person. Forward station, if you got a couple. We made this mast thwart removable in case we were just only doing rowing and taking a few people. And we've just got some wing nuts on there so it can be pulled out easily. Arch Davis told us capacity on this boat for rowing about 4 adults, was staying pretty stable. For sailing, he says 3 is what he recommends, and that's what we've seen in practice. We've had 4 out while we're rowing, and then only 3 on board for sailing. Chose a sprit rig for simplicity to do exactly what we did today. We rowed out into the wind, which is coming out of the west. Went out a mile or so, a mile and a half, may have been 30, 40 miles, I'm not sure. We turned around and let loose this brailing line. Brailing line goes up, wraps around the leech of the sail and pulls it tight against the mast up top. And once you let it go, sail comes out, and put one little tie on here with quick release. Let that go. The snotter, you know, we could have just put a little thumb cleat here and been done with it, but we wanted belaying pins, so we put it down there. And what this will also do is, in the event of a capsize, it'll hold this mast in the boat. It won't fall out and go floating off somewhere. So, not that we're barely anywhere close to that. Here come the neighbors on their nice new pontoon. So we hope y'all are having a fun day, and we'll talk to you later.